What's up people and welcome to this video guys, and as you can see we are playing more Rules of Survival, which is a battle royale game on your phone. It's amazing, I really love it, and the reason why I'm doing this is because you guys loved the last video I did. You were begging for more, okay? I've never seen so many people saying upload more videos, please make a series on these, upload more videos, okay? So I thought we're gonna be doing just that, okay? And the reason why this beginning is sped up is because it is a very boring beginning, okay? Trust me, it is nothing we're not gonna spend time watching. It's basically just me running around and looting, okay? We're gonna be skipping through that because we don't really care about that, do we? No, we do not, okay? And basically this video, this is the first game ever which I played on Rules of Survival on my PC, okay? Because there is a PC version, which is just I don't really get that, but one thing I kind of get. I mean, it's a mobile game, but you can play it on the computer as well. It's really weird. I don't really get that, but I guess they want to spread their audience as much as possible, and I guess it's great. And now you can go to play basically Players Unknown Battleground on your computer for free. I mean, sure, why not? But basically, what I'm doing here in the beginning is just I wanted to go and loot up because I didn't really know how exactly the game was going to work, how much people are going to land here and there. So I just decided to go and land on an empty building out in the woods and see if there was anyone else which was going to land there. Apparently there wasn't, okay? I was a bit surprised that there wasn't anyone else who dropped there, because I mean there's 120 people. How can I be alone? I honestly don't know, okay? But we're gonna be slowing down here a bit because there will be happening a few stuff here and there. And basically I've been playing a lot of Players Unknown Battlegrounds, so I kind of know how to play games like this. I have some strategies and tips and tricks and stuff like that I always use, okay? But here I found a vehicle. I was like, that's amazing, and it has like some kind of a bubble shield, which is just great. Someone is shooting me. I finally found combat, and that is why I'm jumping out. I was like, I want to go kill someone, and that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do. I mean, this is my first game. I didn't even try to go ahead and like get far. I just wanted to go in a fight here in the beginning, but after a while I kind of realized, well, actually I have a pretty good chance of actually winning this, so yeah. But as you can see right here, I'm trying to find the guy who shot me, but for the love of God I can't see him, okay? And like I said, this is the first game which I'm playing on the PC, and I played like 4 or 5 games on my mobile device, so I don't really know much about the game. I saw someone driving it, so I was like, what the crap? I tried to shoot him, I got in some few hits, but I quickly realized, let's stop that, that's not gonna work, okay? I'm not really gonna be able to kill him right there. I decided the circle is pushing in. I was like, okay, let's gonna take this awesome car again, and it's gonna try to drive into the circle, because you obviously do not want to be outside. And like, I didn't really figure out which way I was about to go, so that was why I did that 360 spin. And it's really weird when you're driving this car and you're holding shift. You get like these nitro boosts like every second, like doom doom doom. And here I decided to, we're just gonna go speed this part up again, because this is just me driving away from the enemies and trying to get into the circle. And I mean, let's just skip that. I don't really use any specific strategy right here. And the gasoline ran out right there. And at this moment I figured out how to go and use the meds, which you had at the bottom here at the corner. Yeah, okay, that's how. And this is just me running. It's a running simulator. Isn't that amazing? And I might be saying, how in the world is this an amazing gameplay? You played, I don't know how long you have been playing, over 4 minutes definitely, about 7-8 minutes maybe. You got 0 kills, okay? But I will be getting kills sooner or later, and the strategy I'm using and tactics, okay, maybe you will learn stuff, okay, maybe not, I don't know, I hope you will, okay, trust me, okay, maybe you won't, maybe you will, I don't know, okay, well, let's just stop talking. Okay, so I'm just gonna slow down the video right here to normal quality. I'm gonna be able to run into the circle right here, and I'm gonna be medding up, so I'm gonna be stopping here as close as possible to the circle, because I didn't really think anyone else was gonna get into the circle this late as I did. I really felt like I got into the circle so late. So I'm like, okay, probably there won't be any people to back me, okay? And I have an awesome view right here of the battleground, of the map, whatever you want to call it. And I do have a tree right next to me, so if one would start to shoot me, I would just be able to run around that tree and hide. It would be really simple, okay? And one thing which I've learned after playing this game, specific game, I learned like you can gonna see like on the compass right here on the top, you can actually see where people are shooting from. And I didn't really know that when playing this this specific game right here. So if I knew that, it would have gone a lot better. And now if you're gonna hear some kind of a Windows sound, it's just because when you're playing on your PC and you're basically running in the game, and then you're clicking to the side while you're using your alt controlling spectating, like that sound pops up, which is really annoying. Okay, so I ran out to the fields right here. I was like, this is a pretty good position. I have this haystack next to me, which I will be able to circle around if someone gonna shoot me. But as you can see, the terrain around me is just amazing for combat, for my part, because I'll be able to hide like everywhere. Okay, and I can go to hear some kind of a sound right there. As you know, this is the first game I'm playing. And I guess that is like a helicopter, like a plane which is flying, like which is dropping loot, you know. I didn't really know. I thought for a while it was some kind of car, but I quickly realized, nope, that's definitely a plane. That is not a car. Okay, so like I said earlier, this is like one of the first times I'm playing this game, and it is the first time I'm playing it on PC. So that's why I'm kind of noob. Okay, but at the same time not. Okay, because I played. So I know my shit, okay? So I saw someone driving here with the bike, okay? And this is probably the most weird thing I've seen. You can see he's driving and it's going very slow. So first I thought, okay, he has to be driving at this bicycle, at this motorcycle, whatever, and it has to be broken, okay? And what you can see me doing is that I'm angling myself so I will have an easy time seeing him. But basically, I noticed very quickly that he feels like he's gonna run at this speed. So I thought, let's gonna get to the high ground so I'll be able to shoot him right here. And he's gonna be stopping right there by the tree, but I've dealt so much damage to him already. He didn't have a shot, okay? So that was a very easy kill. So here I have another strategy which I usually try to do in different games. So we can clearly see where he died. It's very obvious. It's like a blue freaking square floating up in the air. It's very obvious, okay? And I really already felt like I had pretty good items. Well, maybe it's not, maybe it's good or bad, I don't know. You guys have to go and tell me. But basically what I'm doing right now is before I'm going ahead and looting him is that I'm spectating my area around me. Because I made sound, people might have heard that or seen that, or people might go and see this blue square floating around. So I'm waiting to try to see if I can go and see anyone, and I will soon be able to actually go and do that, which I was very thankful, which I didn't go ahead and run towards the bug directly, okay? And as you can see right there, I'm seeing someone in the mountains. So I placed myself behind this tree so I can actually go and get a very good angle at him and a very easy kill. You can see him starting standing up, but it will be too late for him. I already killed him. So that's my second kill of the game, and as you can see, it's going really well. I feel really safe, okay? I'm not stressed at all, I'm not nervous. I was like, this is going good, okay? I really felt like I had this game. And a bit of cocky, yes, very greedy. They're gonna say this early into the game. But still, I was like, whatever. So I made sound again, but the circle is gonna be pushing up, so I don't have really time to go and sit here and wait. I'm gonna be skipping the other box, which I killed him. So I'm gonna be laying down next to this one, because I don't want to be sitting by it, because it will basically be a super easy target if you do that. So I'm just gonna be scrolling through what he has, and like I said earlier, I'm very new at this. I'm like, how the crap do you scroll this? I think... Okay, not now, but I will be killing someone later which has a sniper, but the thing is, like I said, I'm very noob at the PC, so I don't really know how to pick it up. I know that you click on it, but you replace the gun which you're having, which I didn't want to do. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I don't really have much time right there, so I'm gonna go and try to sit on this motorcycle. It doesn't look broken to me, so I was like, crap, I was gonna try to sit on it and see if it works. And as you can see right now, the speed of this thing is insane! Look at that! That is so fast! Oh, at this moment I was like, why in the world did the other guys go so freaking slow? It just literally blows my mind, okay? And this is probably the most fun vehicle to go and drive, because it's so fast, okay? So I drive into the circle. This is a very good spot for me to go and stop. If someone heard me, I'll go and have a lot of cover around me. So I decided to go and stop right here and try to look if I can go and see someone. Because the last thing I want is someone that did see me run here and then is going to shoot me from a location which I don't know. So that's why I'm looking around me, trying to see if I can see anyone, which I'm obviously not, okay? So I'm looking. Okay, there's someone here, no one's there, okay? And one thing which will be happening very soon is actually that I will go and hear someone. But I decided here, trying to locate my area right there, and I was like, I don't need to loot anymore, so that's why I'm not gonna run up to that building right there. And I did kind of feel like there was someone in the building, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna risk anything right here. I'm just gonna stay here by the tree, because I was going for the win right now, okay? I'm like, oh, I already have 2 kills. It feels great. I feel like I have pretty good loot. I was like, whatever, let's just stay right here. So I'm gonna be looking around me all the time, as you're seeing, all the time, watching behind me, watching my front, watching my back, all the time. I don't want anything to get messed up right here, so that's why I'm watching all my corners. I'm trying to listen as well, but I don't think the sound in this game is that very good optimized, so you might not go and hear it from what direction it's coming from. But I will be hearing someone very, very soon, which is actually coming from the same place which I came from, and I will actually be able to pick up the kill very, very soon. And yes, I'm sorry, I spoiled it! I'm sorry, okay? And here you can actually gonna see, I'm not sure why I scrolled outside, or did I? I'm not completely sure. I think the circle is just right behind me as well. Yes, it is. And it's also a very good placement to go and stay here, because there's a very low chance that anyone will actually come here from the circle, from outside the circle. So I thought, well, my back is actually pretty covered. Okay, so... But for some reason I'm crawling out and in from it all the time. I don't really remember what the crap I'm doing right now. I'm just spectating behind me, and overall I was like, I want to go and see if I want to be the person who sees the enemy first before the enemy sees me, you know. And probably I should gonna speed this part up, but I'm not gonna be doing that because it will be happening something very, very soon. So you can see the circle is pushing up very, very soon. It's getting closer to me. Yep, it's getting very, very close to me. Oh yeah, okay, now everything makes sense. The freaking circle wasn't pushed up just yet. There you can actually gonna see the circle getting closer to me. And as you can see, I'm watching the house 24/7 because I really had a bad feeling about it. I was like, it really feels like someone is in that house, but clearly not. And then bam, someone just appears behind me. Okay, and that just freaked me out because I didn't hear her. I basically heard her when she was just right behind me, and I really hope they were gonna optimize that sound. And for some reason here I was like, well, I really like the weapon miss I have, so I'm just not gonna loot her. And one reason was the circle's gonna be pushing up. I don't really know how to loot, so I'm like, I'm not gonna try to figure it out right now when we're getting so close to the win. So I have 3 kills currently, which is really going really, really good, and there's not a lot of people left, okay? So that's why I'm playing really, really safe right here. Trying to spectate all the angles, trying to see if I can see anyone right there. Houses is often a lot of people in the houses at the end. They usually try to hide in the houses, so I decided I'm not going to go rush any house. I'm just going to try to see if I can see anyone before I make my move. Thankfully, the circle was very, very close to me, so I'm going to be running up here. And one thing which we're going to notice very soon, I will be able to see someone here, and I will be using a really great tactic, which usually I was going to do when you're spotting someone, which is basically behind like some kind of rock. As you can see, I'm seeing someone right there. I'm aiming my sight down, basically my aim. As you can see, I'm aiming it down to be able to see him a lot easier. And he actually hit me right there, and I was so close on dying. I think he used a shotgun, and I've heard from a buddy that shotguns are very, very strong in this game. You have to correct me if I'm wrong, but you saw the damage which he dealt to me from that distance, which is just insane. And the reason why I didn't aim was because he was very close to me, so I just hip fired because I thought that was better. So I'm gonna go ahead and crawling towards his body right here, because I want to go and get some kind of a more meds or something like that. Usually I wouldn't gonna loot enemies this late in the game, just trying to watch out. This is very dangerous because people could have hurt me. People can definitely gonna see this blue box right here, and when I'm looting I will be paying most attention to the loot, okay? As you can see, he has a sniper, but the thing is, I didn't know how to pick it up without removing my like M4. So I'm gonna be trying to pick it up, but it will actually go and replace my M4. So that's why I'm gonna be switching back, I think. Or will I pick it up? Yeah, as you can see, I picked it up. I wanted it, okay, but I didn't know how to change it to the shotgun or whatever I have. So I decided to screw it. I'm just gonna keep going with this M4. It has worked great so far, so let's just keep going with that. I mean, he had it 8 times as well, which is probably amazing. Oh, okay. So here again, I'm watching the corners because people could have definitely heard my shots right here, trying to see if I can gonna see anyone. It's not a lot of people left, okay? But the thing, I will actually gonna make a mistake very, very soon. So I'm watching this house right here. I'm thinking that there could potentially be someone right there, and I'm also watching the trees. A lot of people usually stay by the trees because why? It's a very good place to go and stay, because you'll be able to get the coverage from the trees, and you'll be able to go ahead and circle around the tree, obviously. So, but I'm watching that. I'm watching the house right there. I have to go into the circle, so I decide I'm just gonna keep pushing in right here, down here, and I decided to not gonna run into the house. because I did kind of think that it could potentially be someone there. So I'm just gonna run in here towards the trees. I mean, I do have some cover right here, and I'm gonna be spectating the tree over and over. But this is when I make the mistake, okay? I'm not watching my back. I am not watching my back. The reason was why I didn't think anyone be behind me, okay? Because I needed to push into the circle right here, and I really expected everyone to kind of be here, because I really felt that I was light into the circle. But that was when I made my mistake. So I'm running here behind the tree, and if I just knew the game a bit better, I would have survived. The thing is, I'm not really seeing where the shot were coming from, but now when watching this from this video, it was kind of obvious that it was coming behind me. But guys, that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. That was my first game ever on Rules of Survivor on my PC, which is just insane. But guys, like I said, I hope I'll see you next video. But as always, thank you for watching. Do you want to get diamonds in Mobile Legends without paying anything? Well, perfect, I have an option for you. Down in the description I have an app which will do just that, give you free diamonds, and there is also a full tutorial how this app works and how it will gonna get you free diamonds. And if you don't have a mobile grip just yet, there's a link down in the description where you can go and buy a mobile grip and get 10% off, okay? Remember to use the code BluePanda or click the link. And this will also go and help out the channel a bit. So thank you for supporting the channel.